I'm here this morning with my coffee, and I want to talk about never feeling like you're enough, never feeling like you do enough, and why that's something that plagues us, especially in this society, in this modern society. I don't know about you, but it doesn't matter the things that I accomplish, the things that I do, it never feels satisfying. And not in the sense that I expect much out of life, but in the sense of I'm never content with my accomplishments. When somebody congratulates me from accomplishing something, I think it's no big deal that anybody could do it. And I put myself down because it doesn't ever feel like I earned it or I did that. And maybe that's just me being insecure or whatever. It's not like I've accomplished like the greatest things, but things that are accomplishments, things that I should be proud of, it almost feels bittersweet. For example, like I would get my degree, I would get a car, I got into a relationship, I got something published, whatever. For some reason, I don't believe it, you know? It never feels like it's enough. And I think a lot of it is because like society and social media is constantly harping on our asses to be successful. And they show you all the different ways you can be successful. You have to start a side hustle, you have to do this, you have to fucking get into affiliate marketing. Dumb shit like that. Oh, like if you're not making fucking $100,000 a month, you're wasting your potential, you're wasting your life, blah, blah. And so all the simple things in life that we all go through as an average individual never feels like it's enough. And it's really sad because it makes you feel like you're wasting your life because you see all the potential other people being successful while you're sitting here being happy to get a degree in something, and you think to yourself, well, there's all these other people that don't have degrees and are making millions and millions of dollars doing something so simple. Why am I even happy for this? But at the end of the day, the accomplishments you have, they don't matter. It doesn't matter what you have because you're still you. And even those people who have achieved success, if they come from a place of desiring it for the sake of filling a void, that void is still there and it will continue. But I get it because it's hard to feel like you're not wasting your life. It's hard to feel happy for your accomplishments because it never feels like it's enough. But in life, to live a simple life is not a waste of time. Sometimes I see like 20-year-olds making like millions of dollars. I'm like, what the fuck do you need like millions of dollars for at 20 years old? Like, what, you're gonna buy like 5 Lamborghinis for what? This is so fucking it just boggles my mind sometimes. Like, I think we have to change our perspective, right? But it's hard. It's hard to, and I empathize with that. But we don't need all of these things. We don't. Not really. As long as you have a roof over your head and food to eat, a purpose to live for, that's all that really matters. And although the things that you accomplish might not seem like big things for other people, they are for you. And they are for me as well. And yeah, does it feel like sometimes you're wasting your life? There is no life to be wasted. This is what life is. If you're sitting here and you're thinking to yourself that you're wasting your life because you're not at your potential, is the potential because everybody expects you to be a certain way, or is it your own personal potential? Because if you sought after everything and received and got everything that you ever wanted in order to, and you got it because you followed your own purpose, what you wanted to do, it's not a waste. It's not a waste of your life. I'm tired of feeling like nothing I ever do is enough, no matter what I accomplish. Never feels like it's enough. Whenever something good happens to me, I think to myself, why the fuck, why the fuck does this matter? That I don't deserve it. But that's a problem with me. And this isn't just with positive things, it's with negative things too that happen in your life. When bad things happen, we shame ourselves even more rather than giving ourselves grace to experience all there is to life. I think that we, or I, rather, am chasing for something. A feeling, you could say. I'm chasing to figure out why it is that I am here and why it is that I'm doing all the things that I do and why it is that I can never be proud of myself no matter what I accomplish. Because at the end of the day, I'm just a random person on the internet. And I always think I could do more. More for other people, more for myself, more, just more. And I think that we've been indoctrinated to think that we could do that, or that we need to do that we need to do more. When I think that living a simple life, simple in quotations, not an extravagant life, is probably the better way to be. Oh my god, every time I see celebrities with ginormous mansions, I'm like, what the fuck are you gonna do with all that? Why do you need all that space? Seriously, like, well, I don't, like, what are you gonna do with all that, all that fucking space? It's just there. You don't need that. We're always gonna try to fill that emptiness, that void inside of ourselves. Whether it's with coping mechanisms, whether it's with ambition, to the point of fucking beating yourself down in order to achieve things. Only then to realize that literally everything you've ever achieved doesn't really matter at the end of the day, because we all fucking die eventually. Even though I feel like I wasted my life doing certain things, even though I'm not happy, or not say not happy, but even though I feel bittersweet about my accomplishments, even though I feel like I could do more, you have to think about why that is. And that is because all the shit that we see on social media, because we get indoctrinated with the fact or the idea that we are not enough. I just want to feel like I'm enough. I just want to feel like I'm enough, that everything I do is enough. But that's an internal thing, internal work that you have to do, that I have to do. Anyways, I don't know if any of you guys can relate with that, but I just wanted to come on here and talk about that. So I hope that I could do justice to the people around me. And I hope I could do justice to myself. To look at myself and be proud of myself, you know? And I have moments where I am proud of myself. I just got my license literally less than a year ago at being 25. So I just started, like, I learned how to drive like 24 and got my license at 25. So I got my license like quite late, and I saved up basically to buy a car, and it's not like a fancy car or anything like that. And I remember I looked at my car and I was like, I can't believe what I just did. I literally just grew balls overnight and fucking got my license and got my car, and I just started crying with a mixture of happiness and sadness at the same time. I thought, wow, like I did this, but also, why the fuck did it take me so long to do this? I beat myself up for not having the courage to do it earlier. And looking back on it now, I'm thinking, why was I so hard on myself? Because everyone else got their license at 18? Who fucking cares? We all have one life, and we all have our own paths, no matter how slow, no matter how fast it goes. You can't compare yourself to other people, even though we now compare ourselves so much more than ever before. But I think that that's why we never feel enough. That's why we never feel like we're enough. And I just want to feel like I'm enough. And that's not by achieving things, that's not by achieving success, that's not by achieving thousands and thousands of dollars. It's not by achieving power or friendships or love. It's achieved by looking inward and learning to go easy on yourself and being grateful for every step of the way. Anyway, that's it. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.